Qumran is located on the northwestern shore of the Dead Sea. Qumran's fame comes from a breakaway sect known as the Essenes, who lived and studied here for 2 centuries, from the end of the Hashmonean period through the great revolt of the Jew against the Romans, and left in the surrounding caves a magnificent legacy that we now call the Dead Sea Scrolls. The Essenes arrived at Qumran towards the end of the 2nd century before the Common Era. Essenes were ascetics and as such had paid great attention to ritual bathing and purity. They lived a communal life in a settlement that was constructed to make them as self-relying as possible. They had assembly halls, a central dining room in which ceremonial meals were eaten, a kitchen, ritual baths, a laundry room, a watchtower, a stable, and a pottery workshop. Of special interest is the scriptorium, the writing room with its desks and inkstands, where the Essenes scribes probably wrote the most of the scrolls found in the adjoining caves. Members of the sect lived in huts and tents. The central cemetery of the sect was also located at Qumran. In 31 BC, during the reign of Herod, there was a serious earthquake in the area, and the sect abandoned the site. In 68 Common Era, during the Great Jewish Revolt, the Romans conquered Qumran and dispersed the sect. The last known inhabitants of Qumran were members of a Roman garrison stationed there during the Bar Kokhba Revolt in between 132 Common Era till 135 Common Era. When the garrison was relocated, the site was abandoned and forgotten. The search for the center of Essene activity began in 1947, the year that Bedouin shepherds found 7 ancient scrolls in a local cave. It was sold to a metropolitan of Syrian Orthodox called Mar Athanasius Samuel. It was examined by T.C. Trevor of the American School of Archaeology in February 1948. The scrolls were then smuggled and recuperated in later years. Father R.D. Vax and the team of French archaeologists excavated the area between 1951 and 1956 and found additional scrolls and early structures that supported the theory that Qumran had indeed been the nucleus of Essene activity. The caves that dot the difficult-to-reach slopes and crevices of Qumran had served the Essenes in time of need as hiding places of their library. The scrolls hidden in jars were nearly 2,000 years and preserved as a result of the area's dry, arid climate. It included books of the Old Testament, the Apocryphas, and it was written in the sect's own words. Some of these scrolls are on display at the Shrine of the Book in Israel Museum.